What's up, y'all? Trying to fix my pants. I'm losing weight, like, oh my gosh. Not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. But I literally need new clothes. I really went from like a large to a medium. Not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. But y'all join my live so we can talk today. Today is October the 10th, which is like a great angel number. Like 1010 is like new beginning. So it's basically like the ending of an old cycle, completion, and beginning of a new cycle. So basically, like you beat your old cycle and now you're finna come into a whole new cycle. So basically, like your old life has been buried and now you're coming into your new life. So I had to go live today, even though Thursday is like my slow day. It's 1010, and that's my angel number. I literally see 1010 every single day, sometimes 2, 3 times a day. Lately, I've been seeing 2121 for like the past 3 days. But I saw 1010 today because I see 1010 every day because the street, I live on 1020, but the street across the street is 1010. So I walk every day. So every day I walk out my house and I, go to the main road. 1010 is right there. I make sure I look at it on purpose. I always catch 1010 on the timer. I always catch 1010 on the clock. So yeah, good morning. So yeah, I wanted to do this live first. Praying for Florida. If you know anyone living in Florida, they say 1.5 million people are out of power. That's crazy. Mind you, they just got done with Helene like 3 weeks ago. So just praying right now. I just really want you guys to just repent and be the best version you can be. We really are living in the last days. A lot of the stuff that the Bible said is going to happen is happening now. Whether you believe in God or not, I just want y'all to just, be thankful for where you're at right now because you could be in Florida. I actually have a homeboy who I know who live in Tampa. And anytime I go to Tampa, I'll stay with him. So, I wrote him and I was like, hey, are you leaving? And he's like, no, So it's hard when you have like your loved ones telling you they're not going to evacuate, they're going to just stay here. And, I can't make a grown man do anything, So I just pray for him and, I hope he's doing good. I haven't checked on him since the other day, but I'm definitely going to text him after this live and just make sure he's doing good. Good morning. So, y'all know I've been doing this YouTube thing full time for like 2 months now. Crazy progress. I'm really proud of myself. I'm almost at 1 million views on my channel. Like, that's crazy, because literally like 2 months ago I literally only had like 200,000 views, if that. You guys make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, because I'm trying to reach a goal of 10,000 subscribers by Halloween, and I cannot do it without you guys. So I was playing with thumbnails yesterday, like late last night, and just kind of rebranding myself. Like I changed my banner. I like added some thumbnails to like a few of my videos, because it's like presentation is everything. And since you are going to be doing this full time, you kind of want to work on your craft. So if you guys want to check out some old videos, I really appreciate it. Just join the family because you're definitely going to love it here. All right, so praying for Florida. That's a scary situation. I used to want to live in Florida. Like, Florida has just good energy. Like, it's really, I don't know if you guys ever been to Florida, but I'm from Alabama. So Alabama, we don't really have beaches. We have like man-made beaches. And my dad died in a man-made beach. Rest in peace to him. So when he died, it just kind of scarred me from man-made beaches. So I just never really would go to like a man-made beach. So if you in Alabama, you literally have to go to Mobile, which is 4 hours south of Birmingham. It's a straight shot. But it's like Gulf Shores. It's like maybe 40 minutes from Pensacola, or you could just drive an extra 2 hours and be in Florida. So, if you're gonna drive 4 hours and still be in your state, you might as well just take the extra two and go to Florida. So anytime I would want to go to a beach, we would just go to Florida, because Florida is like our cousin. It's like the next state, in Alabama. It's like near Alabama. So I've been to Florida like I know 10 times. I've been to like Miami 3 times, Tampa once. I've been to Daytona Beach. I've been to Panama like 3 or 4 times, Key West, stuff like that. So I've been to Florida like a few times. Tampa is really fun. I went to like the strip on Ybor. I went there when Super Bowl when some with the Super Bowl was there, so it was really fun. Like Florida just got good energy. So I'm praying for anyone who's dealing with that, anyone who knows anyone there, because that's just a scary situation. I also been seeing on social media that everyone can't afford to evacuate. It's scary when like you have the governor saying if you don't leave, you're gonna die. But then I was thinking about, because everybody always make it seem like people got someone to call. Some people don't have someone to call. Everybody don't have that support where they're like, hey, can I come crash at your house? Me and my kids or whatever like that. Everybody don't have that. So I was watching like a lot of podcasts and interviews where like you can hear people like wanting to cry because they were getting denied FEMA, or you have some people like I just paid my rent, I don't even have money, and they're like, oh well, you have a car, and she's like, I don't have gas to even be able to afford to travel. And I feel that because like a lot of people when they pay rent, it's the first of the month, they don't really have money. We can be honest and say that like rent takes up a majority of our income. So if you just pay your rent or your mortgage, you might be a little stagnant. I don't like to use the broke word, but you might be a little stagnant until your next paycheck or income. And then you have the governor telling you have to evacuate, but you don't have anywhere to go, or you don't have the means to fund. Gas is expensive. I don't even have a car, so I only imagine like how having a car. I don't even know what gas prices are now or anything because I literally Uber everywhere. So I just want you guys to just really pray for Florida right now. Like any prayer is a good prayer because like I don't know, like that's just kind of scary. And then I saw on this blog where they were showing like 6 feet, and I'm like 5'11", so I'm gonna say I'm like 6 feet tall. So that's like my height worth of water. And like I went and like stood, and I was like, dang, like I was just like imagining like me being this tall, and then like my body just being water, and I was just like, that's scary. So 15 feet, and then it went up to like 9 feet. 9 feet like covered like to the roof of the house. That's all you could see. And then it went up to like 12 feet and 15 feet, and it was just scary. So I was thinking about my homeboy in his house, and I'm like, okay, he got a big house, it's 2 stories, but if this is already 6 feet, how it's gonna feel when you get to like 12 feet. And the fact he was just like, yo, Poker, I'm not evacuating, like I'm good. We put up shutters, and I'm just like, and I was a category like 3 or 4, which is like, that's kind of high, like it's scary. And I was just like, y'all, I know we be complaining and we always feel like, why me? But come on, that's crazy to have to deal with something like that. And like my homeboy, he from Birmingham. So like I said, he moved to Tampa, he moved to Atlanta, and then he ended up leaving Atlanta, he moved to Tampa. So he been in Tampa for probably like 5 years. Like that's somewhere he decided he gonna have his home. And he actually bought a house, like a mortgage. He got a nice house in a nice neighborhood, but he said the type of neighborhood he live in, they don't really have to worry about it. So I don't know, like I'm not from Florida or anything else like that. We have too much resources, but we first look out for our safety first. Yeah, and I don't really know anything about FEMA. Like I don't know why. Like why would you? Do y'all know anything about that? Like why would you get denied for that? Like I don't even really know much about it, so I'm gonna ask y'all like why? Like if they know you need these funds to evacuate, why would they deny you? Or like what would they give you? Like what's the deal? Like what's FEMA? Like do they give you like housing? Do they write you a check? Like do they give you a gas card? Like I really don't even know what it is. Hey, Dewan. Yeah, I know how to swim too, but I don't know if I could swim against that, because like water is really strong. Like I remember when I had went to Miami, and what's it called? Like it's not an island, but it's like when the tides get real low and the sand be like in the middle of the ocean. Do y'all know what is that called? But me and my friend, we swim to that from shore, and when I look back, y'all, my friend looked like an ant. Cause one of my friends, she ain't even my friend no more. One of the girls I used to hang with, she didn't go on shore. She just stayed back. She don't do water. But me and my Caucasian friend, we actually swam to it. It's not an island, but it's called something. But it's like when the current get real low and you can see the sand in the middle of the ocean. Y'all, when we was over, cause I had almost like kind of gave up a little bit, cause I was just swimming, and then I was just like, she was like, "Don't turn around, cause if you turn around, it's gonna make you be like a little nervous." So we just kind of sat there and floated a little bit. And y'all, when I looked around, my friend, she looked like a little ant. Like she was like this big. We was that far away from the shore. I was like, oh my gosh, we swam that far. So I don't know how I would be if I had to go against like strong winds and strong waves hitting you. Like when the water hits you really hard, like you ever been like in the water and you tired and you trying to get up and the waves just keep pushing you down? That has happened to me before, plenty of times. Like when I had went to Clearwater Beach in Tampa. It's not in Tampa, it's in Florida. I had went to Clearwater Beach and I was out there swimming. I was like, that water was strong, like it was literally pushing me down. And then I had went to Galveston Beach out here in Texas. That current was kind of strong, like, cause I remember I had to keep my eyes on my kids. Like I didn't let my kids go past like a certain mark, cause I was like, y'all, this water is strong. A sandbar, thank you, Top King. I don't know how to say her name, but yes, a sandbar. So we had swim to the sandbar, but when we had made it, the current had rose. I was like, oh my gosh. So my friend was like, we just gonna just stay here. We're gonna let it go back down. So I think we stayed out there like 30 minutes. It was a lot of people on the sandbar. And we stayed out there like 30 minutes. We was just laying back. I was just talking to God. I was like, Lord, let me be able to make it back to shore. Cause y'all, it was so far. Like, oh my gosh. But it had just lit it so far because the current had risen. So when the current risen, we couldn't even walk or anything. Like you literally had to swim. It was like no more walking. But it went back down. We just walked to as much as we could walk. And then once we couldn't feel our feet no more, we just swam back to shore. And this was in Miami, so and I was a little nervous. Like I had panic. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely panicked. She had to talk me to it. She was just like, I mean, through it. She was just like, "You got this. You know, you think it too hard." She white. I know white people. I'm just like, girl, she should have stayed on the shore. Thank you. I just got out of the shower. We always on my dad's yacht away from normal people. What's normal people? Morgan, I'm gonna remove you from the chat. I don't know what you got going on. But yeah, y'all. I got my pants folded. I could fold my pants like so many times because I'm losing weight and I really need to go shopping. Like I need a whole nother wardrobe. Like I'm not a large anymore. Like I'm literally a medium. Like my clothes are just too big now. Like to the point where like all my dresses, all my shirts, like larges are just too big. Like a medium fits comfortably. So I was like, you know what? You gotta just throw all these clothes away, cause that's the best way I do. Like, just get rid of our old clothes and get our things new. All right. So enough about Florida. We're gonna talk about 1010. So today is October the 10th, 2024. 1010 is a powerful manifestation number. So I want you guys to write down your goals. You know, start small. Like what you want to do in October, what you want to do in the next 90 days, what you want to do in the next year, what do you want to do in the next 5 years. Be specific. Don't just say, I want a big house. Describe that house. I want a 7 bedroom house with 10 bathrooms on 5,000 acres of land with a red door and a four-door garage in Texas. You know, like really break it down. I want to start my business. Do you have a name for your business? What kind of business are you going to have? You know, do you know how to fund the business? I want to work on my credit. I want to have an 800 credit score. Like, really be specific with your goals, because a lot of times we're just like, oh, I want $1 million. I want a big house. I want a husband. Describe your husband. Describe your wife. How do you want your wife to look? How do you want your wife to treat you? Do you want kids? You know, I just always say I pray for a healthy baby. And when it comes to kids, I just say, Lord, let me have a healthy baby. Like, I don't really care what's the gender. Healthy, 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 healthy baby. Just really be specific. You know, I want to manifest positive people in my life. I want you to, remove all the snakes out of my life. the monitoring spirits, anybody don't have my back. Today is the day to really do it, and I really want y'all to write it down. Even if you get a vision boards are great, but still write it down and be specific. Like, I want to go viral. What do you want to go viral for? Because you can go viral for the wrong reasons. Lord, put the right people in my life to take me to the next level. Y'all gotta really like use y'all mouth, because the tongue is really powerful, and use it for positivity. Don't speak negative of yourself. Like, don't say, "Oh, I'm so broke," or "I never get to do anything." If you just say, like, if you look in your account right now, you probably got $50. Be like, okay, all the money I spent is on the way back to me. Stuff like that. Like, don't just be like, "Oh, I'm broke," da da da. Maybe be like, okay, how can I manage my money better, or what can I do to create an income of $10,000. Think big, y'all. We gotta stop thinking small. Like, like the Bible will give you anything you want. The universe, God, whatever you believe in. I really want y'all to just stop thinking small. Like, stop being like, "Oh, Lord, bless me with this job." Be if you want to work, cool, but be like, "Lord, bless me to be the owner of this company," or bless me to be able to meet the owner where he want me to have a house next to him. Because a lot of times, you have to think like the owner will never pay you enough to live next to him. And that's really true, like y'all gotta really just get out y'all comfort zone. Like, try to get out that poverty mindset. Like, be like, $5,000, that's just play money to me. Like, I spent $5,000 on candy. Like, that's my candy money. Like, where back in the day you probably thought $5,000 a lot of money, but you want to have a mindset where like, oh, $5,000, that's what I spent on candy. Because candy cheap, candy like $2-3. So you got to just really try to just ask God to like change your mindset, like change that poverty mindset, like but today is really the day to do that. So one is a completion, like one is like a completion of something, or is it zero? Matter of fact, let me look it up because I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. But I think zero is a completion, one is a new beginning, or vice versa. But I'm just gonna look it up because I don't like giving out wrong information. Um, but I just know 1010 is a powerful number. So the fact that it's 1010 2024 manifest like crazy. I don't care if you walk around all day saying, "I am a millionaire. I'm the first millionaire in my family, not the last. I am a wife. I am a husband. I have a Range Rover. I have a 2025 G-Wagon, black black on black." Whatever you want. I have a 10-bedroom house with 15 bathrooms. I have a house with 10 couches. That's what me and my kids are always like, "Oh, we got a house with 10 couches." And that came from my son. Like, when my son was like 4, he had went to his school. He was like in preschool, like daycare. And they was like, "Oh, congratulations on your new house." And I'm like, "What are y'all talking about?" He had went and told everybody at the school that I had a house with 10 couches. Do you know how big your house have to have 10 couches? But my son is gifted. Like, he have dreams. He tell me about his dreams. And God had shown me a dream that I did have a big house. That my house was so big we had to go to the bottom of the street just to get the whole house in the picture frame. It was huge. I had like a castle. And I was like, okay, well, so now we always like, okay, we're gonna have a house with how many couches? 10 couches, 15 bathrooms. And they even manifest this too. So today is like really the day to do that. So let me tell y'all what the angel number means. I'm gonna pull up Google. And I see this number like all the time. Like, this is my number. Like, I swear to God. Like, even last year, my memory's popping up. Last year, 1010, I had shot a video in Birmingham, downtown, and the building was 1010. I was like, it's crazy. Like, y'all, I always catch 1010. It's like so many meanings of it. I want to get y'all like a real good one. Okay, so it means new beginnings. It can signify new beginnings, personal growth, and the manifestation of desire. So I know it does mean like one cycle ended, so you completed a cycle, and now you're coming into a new cycle. So basically, like you're getting rid of your old life and you're becoming to a new life. You're being something that you're becoming something you've never been before. It can serve as a reminder that you are divinely supported on your journey. So basically, like God got you covered, the universe, whatever you believe in. It can encourage you to take inspired action and step into your highest potential. So it's not the time to be humble. Like from today until the rest of your life, put it in their face. Like you've been humble enough, you've been dimming your light long enough. It's time to really like break out your shell and become that person that God made you born to be. Um, Really like just put yourself out there, like post content. Stop being so hard on your content. Stop thinking that it's not good enough. People not gonna see, like basically stop being afraid to be seen. Like self-sabotage is the worst. Like stop being so negative on yourself, because like why are you thinking negative of you? You have enough people in the world not liking you or hating you. You really need to be your best supporter. Like you need to, like y'all ever seen like an ugly girl? No offense to like anyone unattractive, but like I feel like unattractive people have the most confidence, and then you'll meet someone who's beautiful. 17, 17. I gotta write that down. You'll meet someone who's beautiful, and they'll be so insecure. So I want y'all to like really get out y'all comfort zone and get that life y'all want. Like stop talking about it. Okay, my pen just sucks. Okay, 17, 17. I'm gonna look that up too. I just caught that number. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the comment. I did not work out today. Well, I went on a 20-minute walk, so I guess that's a workout. I walked the dogs. The number one can symbolize stepping out of your comfort zone, taking action, and being proactive about the direction of your life. I just said that. That's crazy. The number 0 can represent wholeness, potential, and infinite possibilities ahead of you. Growth. Together, the numbers 1 and 0, 10 represent growth. Take advantage of opportunities, for real, because the opportunities going to be presenting themselves. Don't be surprised, like, if you go from, like, a nothing to something overnight. Like, I swear that it can happen so fast. Like, just be prepared. Like be prepared for abundance, be prepared for money out of nowhere, be prepared for promotions, be prepared for marriages, be prepared for a positive pregnancy test, be prepared for approved, be prepared for your credit score going up. Like your credit score might be a 600, then you check it, it's a 725. Like really be prepared, and like just know that it's gonna happen for you, especially if you've been struggling, you've been going through a lot. That's how you know for sure, like, yeah, it's gonna happen for you. um Take advantage of opportunities. It can be a sign to grab opportunities and make the most of it and to follow your own intuition. Check in on your finances. Learn how to manage your money. Maybe cut back. Like I know I was subscribed. I talk so fast. I was subscribed to a lot of subscriptions. Like, oh my gosh. Like, and I was like, where are all these subscriptions coming from? And you know what? I had ended up just canceling all my subscriptions. Canceling all my subscriptions, because I'm like, you know what, you only really watch YouTube. You don't really watch all that other stuff. And if it's something like that I just really want to watch, I'll just ask to borrow somebody's account. I'm like, hey, I want to watch this movie. Do you have Hulu? Can I use your account? You got Netflix? Can I use your account? But just really look at the stuff y'all spending on. Like, sorry, all these mosquitoes tearing me up. Like coffee, you might like to drink coffee. If y'all add up the expenses on coffee, you will be surprised. Maybe get a Keurig, get a coffee pot, make your coffee at home. Delete all the in and out apps, cook your own meals. Doing little stuff like that will really go a long way. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, these mosquitoes ain't no joke. Okay, so that's enough about 1010. Now let me look up this number 1717 that just popped up when we was on live. And it's gonna be a short live, y'all. Y'all know Thursday is my slowest day to stream, but I did say I'm gonna stream every day, so I have to go and be consistent. I just called 2424. So 1717, it encourages you to keep up the good work, focusing on growth into your best self and staying positive. It's a sign that all your hard work aligning with your true self and goals is paying off. So don't stop now. In other words, if you're seeing the angel number 1717, you must be doing something right. And stop being so hard on yourself. Like, for real, like, where you at right now in life is where you need to be. honestly. So if you're in a struggle period, maybe what you need to learn in this struggle period will help you. So when you become a millionaire, you'll think about when you were struggling. You won't be just spending like crazy. You'll still have that kind of struggle mindset. Like you will be a little frugal. And you notice like frugal people, they really have money. Like I'm not gonna say frugal people are cheap. They just really smart with how they spend their money. So like you might want to go get a seafood boil. A seafood boil, they expensive. They like $50, $60. And he might be like, okay, look, I know you want some seafood, but maybe can we just get like shrimp instead, and we just cook it at the house, and you can go get a bag of shrimp for $10, some cream sauce, some pasta. You can spend $20 at the most, whereas you get one crab boil. Crab boil is expensive. So I'm just using this as an example. Like frugal people, they're not cheap. They just like really smart with how they spend their money. Like whereas I feel like me being a Pisces, people say I'm a baller. That's really not a good thing. Like they'll be, and I used to just have money, and I was like, I remember one, oh my god, y'all. So like I used to go to the strip club like every day. Like the strip club was just like the place to be. So I used to go to the strip club and I used to support, like I always gonna support my girls. So a lot of the strippers, like I knew they used to be my homegirls like that. So this one time, I just had some extra money, and I had went to the strip club and I had got like $500 out, and I blew the whole $500 in there, like, and my homeboy, he was like, "You spent the whole 500," and I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You gonna regret that?" And I was like, "Why would I regret that?" And I did not regret it like no time soon, but like now at this age, I'm just like, why did you do that? Like you could have still supported, but it was just like, like I said, I feel like a frugal person wouldn't have made no decision like that. They probably would have just went and got like 100 ones or 200 ones. But was like, oh, well, I'm gonna get 500 because I want to tip her 100. I want to tip him 100. So it's just little stuff like that. And then let me look up this other number real quick. 1717, and then I seen what I seen 2424. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. 2424, a sign to make positive changes in your life to reach success and prosperity, like starting a new hobby and changing careers, stuff like that. In love, a sign to stay motivated and focus on your goals. If you are single, the number may indicate the arrival of your twin flame or soulmate. I'm super single, so like I don't like, even when I like see stuff about love, I just get out of there so quick because like I'm not even trying to focus on love right now. Sometimes dick can be a distraction. Sometimes women can be a distraction. Literally like yesterday, I think yesterday or the day before, somebody had asked me for my number on Instagram. Now I knew them in person because I had met them like a few weeks ago when I had went to bartend. Everybody was trying to talk to me though. Like I'm not gonna act like you was the only person talking to me. Like all y'all was trying to talk to me, but like I'm just focused right now. But he actually like went further and like DM me on Instagram, and then I got a WhatsApp number on my page. So I felt like he applied more pressure. Like so when he had wrote me, I had wrote back and we was just talking, and he was just like, I really want to get to know you, da da. And I just had to tell him, I was like, I'm so like in hermit mode right now, like. I'm just focused. Like, I'm not even gonna waste your time. Like, I have nobody who's, like, texting me good morning, like, seeing if I ate. Like, my phone, like, is super dry right now. So, anytime I see something about love, like, I just kind of get out of there. Because I'm, like, not really trying to focus on that right now. Like, I'm really just trying to get rich, like, honestly. And I'm just in my selfish era right now. Like, I don't want to buy nobody nothing for Christmas if it's not my kids. Like, I don't want to be like I gotta buy you nothing for your birthday. I don't want to feel like Father's Day I gotta buy you anything, or we trying to spend holidays and get matching pajamas. Like I'm just not focused on that right now. And I know around this time everybody want to be in relationships, but like I'm kind of content with being alone. Like I feel like I'm just trying to focus because people be having like motives, and people will mess really good, and I'm so like genuine and solid. I don't even like do lame stuff, so it's just like I'm just cool on people at the moment. And when I said that, he was just like, I understand, so I like that he didn't try to like pressure me to be like, oh, I ain't gonna because people always, it was just like, bro, can you just be like, I understand, like, because the guy I was chilling with, he was like, you just used to act like you ain't never had time for me. And it's like, I'm not acting like, he used to throw me off my pivot because like I used to be working my 9 to 5, going hard at the music. This when I like first moved to Dallas, so I was always getting shows. You know, because I had just moved to Dallas, I had to go hard, like let them know who I was. They didn't know me. I was like doing shows. I think I had a show like every weekend. I was going to Atlanta. Like I was just really putting myself out there. Then when I was free, I would DoorDash. I would Uber Eats. He used to always just take time away from me, but you not giving me no money. It's like, I'm telling you, you'll hit me up and you like, oh, what you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm Ubering. Oh, what side of town you on? I'm like, oh, I'm in Plano. I'm in Irving, wherever I used to be at the time. He would literally like drive just to see me. Like he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna come pull up on you. It's not gonna take no much time. So I would just like let him see wherever I was. Like just say if I had to drop off or order in like Highland Hills, I'd be like, okay, I'm in Highland Hills, pull up on me. Now he want to go get some food. Now he want to get something to drink. And then that done took like 2 hours out of my time where I could have been making money. And he used to get mad about that. And I'm like, dude, like you be getting mad about the wrong stuff. Like I'm not out here like asking you for money. I'm not out here tricking. Like I'm out here trying to make an honest living. Like, and you is taking that time. You feel me? Like I would have rather him just hopped in the car and been like, I'm gonna go with you to DoorDash. Because I used to have somebody do that. I remember like this dude I talked to. I used to do pickups for Walmart. You know how like they'll like Amazon pickup, like you could pick up the stuff and drop it off. Cause I had an SUV. This is like 2-3 years ago. He used to literally like get on the passenger side with me and we'll just talk and smoke 2-3 hours. And I just be riding around dropping out packages, you know, like, so I didn't like him because I felt like you throwing me off my pivot. You know, like sometimes people just come in your life to just distract you. And that's just what I felt like he was. I felt like you're just a distraction. And then like, even when you coming back around now, like you just, I see why I don't talk to you no more, you know, so enough about him. But y'all gotta just be mindful because sometimes people just come into your life just to throw you off your game. Like you got a good little routine, like you getting up, you working out, you drinking your water, you reading your Bible, you meditating, you know, you doing what you gotta do, and then like you meet this person, now you getting thrown off your pedestal. He used to drink all the time. Like I don't really drink like that. Drink all the time. I always want to go out. I don't go out like that. You know, you kidnapping me type shit. Like you get me in your car and you not even like doing what you supposed to do. So I used to always just like to drive. And he's like, oh, you can hop in the car with me. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Cause you be acting like you be wanting to kidnap me. Then he'll get mad like, oh, kidnap. And I'm like, that's what it is. Like if you taking somebody out of their will and they telling you, happy birthday, Mano. It's a lot of birthdays today. It's DDG birthday. It's Maya birthday. It's another person birthday. It's like a 10. I'm telling y'all, 1010 is that number because my birthday 3-3. So 3 is my number too. Like my birthday March the 3rd. So I feel like if you have a birthday like that, like a 1010 or a 99 or a 11, like you was born January the 1st. Like I know a girl, she born January the 1st. So sweet. Just super sweet. Like shout out to Tamika. Like that's my kid's godmama. My birthday 3-3. So I feel like birthdays like that, like they really be having like special meanings. My birthday October the 9th. When was that? Yesterday? Well, happy birthday to all my Libras. Um, dang. Y'all go watch my cooking video I had did yesterday. I had did a cooking video. Y'all love my cooking video. I think y'all just like when I be standing up or whatever. But I had cooked like some baked fish or whatever. It wasn't that special. But I had got 4,000 views of the video. I was like, dang. I think y'all just like when I just be standing up. But yeah. But I don't know, y'all. That was it. Like, definitely probably finna end the live. I'm not finna stay out here long. But just be careful about distractions. Like, sometimes you gotta, like, y'all know I ain't been posting on Instagram. Ain't nobody been seeing me. Like, you gotta really just go ghost and disappear and get yourself together. Like, disappear, get fine, get rich, and then pop back out. Like, that club gonna be there. That party gonna be there. You know, like, the fear of missing out really, like, y'all ain't gotta be on the scene every weekend. Like, it's okay to disappear. Like, let people be like, dang, what you call it? Like, really, like, disappear. You know. Let me put some folks in time out. Y'all be doing too much. Good afternoon. But yeah, so just pray for Florida today. Make sure y'all get y'all manifestation on. And if y'all don't know how to manifest, just speak what you want. And be specific. Like, be specific. Like, don't be like, happy birthday. You know, I ain't gonna say happy birthday. Don't be like, I want to get married. Be like, I want a God-fearing husband, a funny husband, a husband with a big penis. I want a husband who ambitious, a husband who's supportive, funny, a husband who's a go-getter, a husband who makes 6 figures a year, a husband who a hustler, a husband who only got eyes for me. Like, really be specific, like, for real, because like, you don't want to just be asking for a husband and God just send you anything, you feel me? Like, really be specific. Like, good morning. I'm finna learn how to do this streaming stuff too. I'm just playing y'all out my chat. Y'all annoying as hell. Y'all putting people out the chat. I be having like so many comments on my videos and I don't see none now one on because I'm always playing y'all out my chat. Like, it's just like blocked for a reason. Good morning. Blessings to you too. So yeah, I just want y'all to just manifest. Like, today is a really good day. Y'all woke up today. Y'all alive for a reason, and just stop being so hard on yourself. Like, where you at right now is where you need to be. So if you struggling right now, think about what you need to get out of this struggle. Like, y'all hear my stomach growling? What do you need to get? 1222. I'm catching all the angel numbers. And if y'all seeing like repeating numbers, don't take that lightly. Like, numbers is in the Bible. Like, God speak to you through numbers. So you might be praying for something like, y'all, everybody don't know how God talk to them or the universe. He either gonna use people or numbers or things. Birds, feathers, stuff like that. So just say you praying for something and you don't know how you gonna get it, and then you might keep seeing this number. Don't take that kind of, like, you see 555 on your receipt, or you just look at your meter and you at 555 some miles, or you look at the clock and it's 555, or you see a license plate and it got 555, or anything, and you just keep seeing it. Look that number up, because 9 times out of 10 the answer in the number, a mosquito bit my back, and oh my gosh, I hate these mosquitoes in Texas. It's literally 12:23 and I have to go put on bug spray, and bug spray stinks. Good afternoon. But yeah, so thank y'all for tuning into my live. This is gonna be a short video. Make sure y'all hit the like button, comment, subscribe to my channel. If nobody told you they love you, I love you. Nobody told you they proud of you, I'm proud of you. And yeah, I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.